As in almost any other Supreme Court case, there are specific questions that are presented to the court for decision. From the petition for certiorari in Garland v. Vanderstock, we read, "The questions presented are whether a weapon parts kit that is designed to or may readily be completed, assembled, restored, or otherwise converted to expel a projectile by the action of an explosive is a firearm regulated by the Act, and whether a partially complete, disassembled, or non-functional frame or receiver that is designed to or may readily be completed, assembled, restored, or otherwise converted to function as a frame or receiver is a frame or receiver regulated by the Act." Before we get into the oral arguments from the two parties, I want you to notice something from the questions presented, specifically whether parts from the Code of Federal Regulations are regulated by the Gun Control Act of 1968. There's another consideration to discuss before getting into oral arguments about the constitutionality of the Gun Control Act Congress passed back in 1968. That's Title 18 United States Code, Chapter 44. As General Prelogar notes, Congress established several requirements as part of the law. The question no one is asking in this case is, did Congress have the constitutional authority to create such legislation? In Section 921, labeled as definitions, Congress tried to tie the legislation to their power to regulate interstate commerce. The term interstate or foreign commerce includes commerce between any place in a state and any place outside of that state or within any possession of the United States, not including the Canal Zone, or the District of Columbia, but such term does not include commerce between places within the same state, but through any place outside of that state. This term state includes the District of Columbia, the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, and the possessions of the United States, not including the Canal Zone. Now, the terms interstate or foreign commerce are important since Article 3, Section 8, Clause 3 delegates to Congress the authority to regulate commerce with foreign nations and among the several states and with the Indian tribes. Now, keep these two acts in mind as we'll be discussing them later.